reactions. This is the last one. This is season 2, episode 12. Jedha, Kyber, Erso. Remember that.
Remember it.
And remember our names.
Hi, my name is Surge.
Forever Chopper's #1 fan, Rena.
I am Spidey Galia.
It's the gang in thunder. It's Mick Blingo.
This is Kid Bay.
That was a good brah.
This is Chosen One Navi.
That was a solid.
Been to enough weddings. I think I know now.
Beautiful bra.
You guys taught me well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uncles would have been impressed. I'd be like,
You guys have anything to say regarding the show besides Chris's thighs?
I feel like it's about to be a big action set piece for at least the first 10 minutes. I hope it's about to. I don't know. I'm just ready.
Alright.
I'm just ready.
Across the couch, Clea lives, Clea dies.
I think Clea lives. I think we gotta have some hope here for some of the characters that we come to like. You know, let's give some people some happy endings. I'm good with that because we already know Andor dies.
Andor's gonna get her out.
Clea dies.
I just want have any opinion on that? I wanted to say something before we start. Yeah. I like that the show decided to focus on Cyril and Dedra as characters because they could have not done that. And there's a point to showing them. They are sympathetic in a way, or at least Cyril for sure. Dedra, you want her to not be ridiculed for her own intelligence, but she still is. It's important to have empathy for the people on the other side. That is something that Desmond Tutu once told me when I was in Cape Town, South Africa. He was talking to like 6 of us at a table, but he still said it to me. And so, like, you won't think about people having empathy for the abusers. We just watched Saving Private Ryan the other day, and we talked about how Ava Kor, a Holocaust survivor, basically forgave a Nazi abuser that she knew from the camp that she was at. So it takes a lot to do that, but it is important to have some empathy for that other side, even though they are the enemy or the op. If we don't do that, then what do we have?
I think their story also shows like, like working for the other side is not going to get you anything. Loyalty to the fascism doesn't get you anything.
I'll have sympathy for them if they change their ways.
Cyril did.
I believe in the power of change, but I will not have sympathy for them if they continue to be complicit. Like the people that were shooting at the people in a line and at the wall, I have no sympathy for them. Fuck them.
Not a market substance supporting content?
Yeah.
And follow the second channel.
I think
No,
Clea
that's
lives. I will believe that Clea lives.
She does.
If we continue with that, I think Clea will die.
Wow. I think she lives, and I think this season will end literally where Rogue One starts, like literally in the first scene.
I'm so down for that.
Well,
What a bitter ending.
Nothing's ending. Oh, it's ending. It's the last episode.
Nice for you.
Keeping Luthen alive.
Big words.
You can rest there
As a prisoner.
as a hero.
Yeah, we're not the Empire, dude.
To see the place you held build.
Yeah.
You need to tell them what you told us. I'm not leaving you here.
That was a cool shot.
They're so boxed in. Like, the strike team is imminent.
It's not us, so it's a link transmit from the ship, so it's a bit confusing.
Yep, that'll fix it. Grandpa.
you try to turn it off and on?
That's higher management.
Oh! It's messing up everything.
Oh my god.
But he got cabled to the console.
Oh my god.
Looks like he did it to himself. We don't know what happened.
All right.
More brutal to just see that after the fact.
Andor's gonna shoot at y'all so fast.
They're like, helmets off for this one. We need to be able to see.
No, I don't think these guys are stormtroopers. They're ISB agents. Also, safe house, there's a second way out. Right?
Is there?
Has to be.
I don't think so.
You can stop right there!
Whoa, dude.
Go, go, go. Slowly raise your hands above your head.
Oh,
They can
shit.
see his blaster.
Yeah.
And see it!
Oh, okay.
Y'all didn't pull the trigger?
My movement will be very sudden.
They were like, damn, he was quick.
K's on his way.
Kate's on his
slowly.
way.
J5 should be gingerly on his way.
Oh my god.
Broke his back.
Oh, God,
Big
you should have shot at him at least.
Charlotte Flair.
Okay, I think there were 10 total, 3, 4 dead. Oh shit!
What did you think was...
Shit.
Why did you kick it?
Get away from the fucking door. What you think was going to happen?
Stunned
They were
AF.
surprised.
Who? Claire? Who?
Clea moved.
Clea's down.
Clea's down.
No,
Yeah.
Melshi moved.
No, Clea's down.
I said Melshi.
Yeah.
I love these firefights, man.
You just gotta hold the door.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's got a gun.
Blicky.
Oh shit, he's got a gun.
Level 27.
Tactical unit we haven't yet.
Apparently everyone's out running down the emergency disease warrant.
He's like, God damn it.
Same time, I love it.
Kill her. Kill him. Kill him.
Oh,
That's death, buddy.
Oh!
snatched.
You get thrown or choke slammed.
Both.
I'm not telling you again!
Wow.
Who do you think
He's
you're talking?
holding
Shield.
Oh shit.
It's just a. Gotcha.
Cass! Where are you? Back here!
I've cleared a path.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you did.
I think this might be the first time they've used him like this.
He knew what to do. Comms were down. Like, let's get to it. Like,
Oh, he's fucked. He's like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
He's
Yeah,
getting
he's like,
in
I'm
big
dead.
trouble.
You're like, well, I'm the next in the cage.
So now he'll probably try to hide it because like their job means that like if you mess up, you go to jail. So
Yep.
So nobody can like have like a bad day.
Nope.
you get two
You got-
bad days in a row,
You just like got to
That's
demand
it.
perfection from everybody.
Yup. That's why it fails.
or you do just good enough that no one ever looks at you at work.
Well, we're trying to run a galaxy.
Yes.
Clea.
Ewing out of here.
take her out.
Clea lived so far.
I
Oh
love
my
the
god, we
Andor
haven't out.
theme,
We're not
too.
out yet.
Nope, they drove right past him.
Yeah, we're-
I really hope she. lives,
Wait,
though.
let's see.
Stop. She blew to the wall.
I mean, she's hurt.
I think she's done, dude.
What?
Nikki, she's fine.
She's gonna succumb to her injuries.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, say thank you.
Interesting that he wants to thank you.
Why would
You
you say
saved that.
thank
Say
you?
thank you, Andor.
See, man, that's why I say thank you to my Alexa every time. So when they take over, they
I
treat
mean,
me nice.
Andor probably still sees the robot as. I mean, he saw what the robots did on Gorman.
Yeah, he's being reminded of how dangerous he can be because you know
Yeah.
that these robots did damage on Gorman. He feels weird about it working for him now, but you know.
Why should I believe anything you say?
We know you're on Jedha, Saw. We know you're picking off Imperial
He's like, what?
Yep, that's where we find
How
him.
dangerous that is making things for all of us.
What you know, what you hear, poking at my window. How many more meddling squealers have you set my way?
I'm trying to help you. You've already got an Imperial destroyer on site.
Oh, he's dying like tomorrow.
It's the Empire that's after you, Saw, not us.
If only you could fight, as well as you lie.
It's like, here's a picture of you on Jedha. We know.
And that's where we
Just
find
doesn't
him,
trust
right?
them. man.
Yeah, he's on
Right
Jeddah. There's a Star Destroyer above Jeddah. Like
Yeah.
she's describing
Yeah.
what we're about to see.
Admiral Radis requested you join him. The missing U-wing. Apparently, it's coming in hot, unauthorized, and requesting landing coordinates. I'll be right there.
Yeah, they record.
All right, warm up the guns.
With a stolen ship
Mon.
on an unsupervised mission.
Andor.
You could make that case.
You owe Andor one. He got you off.
Giggity.
Oh shit.
Two X-wing escorts. Pilot, stand down.
I plan to tell them I was kidnapped.
Hell no.
Honestly, I get it.
Like you comply directly. It's all good.
Stop right there! She's injured.
Who else is with you?
My droid.
Just us. She
Always
needs a doctor,
going
please.
rogue.
Take her to the sick bay.
She lives.
You, Troy. Me. Power down this ship, walk away, then power down yourself until further notice.
I have important news.
I certainly hope so.
As a droid, I'll be so sad. I need to power down.
This is it. This is where they're gonna be like, okay, we need to get the plans for that thing. Shit.
So we're like, no, we need to know for sure. So you gotta.
This is the situation room, baby.
Luthen Rail had a source in the ISB, a supervisor. He was hidden there for years. Yesterday on Coruscant, Luthen was called to an emergency meeting. The source told him he just learned that the Emperor's secret energy project was the cover story for the manufacture of a weapon.
What kind of a weapon are we
Yeah.
talking about?
They don't know.
I don't know about the weapon.
Then what's the point? Let him finish.
Seriously, shut the fuck up.
When I say I know Luthen, I mean I know the good and the bad. I know what was wrong with him. I had a front row seat on that. And I made my choice 2 years ago to join here and be part of this. I don't know.
They treat
what
Saul
he
the
was
same
told
way.
It's true or not. But it's insulting to hear him run down by people who have given a fraction of his sacrifice to this rebellion.
Tell him.
Just shit.
Speak louder.
Shit.
Right, who are y'all?
Let's go, Diego Luna.
When's the last time you two spoke?
Over a year ago.
A year ago, when
He
he
could have
had
been
me
turned.
rescue Senator Mothma from the Senate.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, shut up. You ain't talking back now. Mm-hmm.
Because they remember it's
Yeah,
supposed to be
remember
gold
your
teams.
Right.
A lot can happen in a year. Would you agree?
He did not
He
turn.
stayed on Coruscant too long.
You gotta be kidding me.
They gotta check their fucking shit though.
But Luthen?
His secrecy, his inability to collaborate, the web of
How
doubts that he
unfortunate for
created.
you,
It makes
especially.
everything unbelievable.
So we do nothing?
Do not believe this.
Well, he's gonna blow up on his home planet.
Yep.
This is active intelligence.
More like puffed up speculation.
We will follow up tomorrow night with a full session.
Sometimes
So
that's
now,
what
Captain
intelligence
Andor,
is.
You are forbidden from accessing your ship.
You're
You're
grounded.
grounded.
Go to your room. Think
Now
about
you're
what
acting
you
like
do.
the Empire.
I'm sorry. This is a
Guys, they do need rules. They are running an army.
intelligence.
Yeah, but like, damn, listen.
I interrupt this reaction to bring you a quick promo. As you can see, we are loving Andor, and we made a merch design for it. You can get it right now at shop.thenormies.com. We're going to be adding more Andor designs there soon, so keep an eye on that shop and follow The Normies Instagram to stay updated. All right, back to the reaction.
Luthen's dead. Cassian brought Claire back, but when did this happen? Just now. They brought back some
Drip still kind of up there.
curious information. I won't share it, because I'm hoping he'll tell it to you, and you'll tell me what you think. Spy on him. Help me believe him.
Bro, they really just took away her makeup, her jewels, her hair. She's like a whole different person.
She is.
Her and Andor go to the same hairdressers.
There's only one guy here.
And he has a bowl.
Yeah, he knows one cut.
He's dead well.
Oh.
He made it worth it.
Made it worth it.
Will has such innocent face.
Yeah.
But he's like,
He's a menace.
I know, he's just like, he lost himself, bro. Like, he just wants to be this dude who gets to, like, fuck farm girls. And, like, he literally
Farm
can't.
girls. Yep, that's what he wants to do.
But he has a girl with
Yeah,
him.
he's got a girl now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like, when he was on the farm, he had to go back to see her. He was, like, this sweet. He's like, I just have to tell her I love her. It's like, that's gone in him.
Gorn. Namek.
Namek.
Oh, poor Namek.
Taranin.
Cinta.
The Gormans. Ferrex.
Ferrex. Damn, yeah, they fucked her or something.
Oh. She's the best.
The Dans.
Donnie.
We're still here.
God. That's, like, so many names.
I've heard
And an
people
entire
claim
populace.
we were there when it happened.
I'd kill anyone I heard say that.
I believe you would.
So many people probably take credit for the Aldani heist. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like, we lost Namek. He had to shoot cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin. Yeah,
That
he was being an
sucks.
To know if your Luthen story is real.
He died for it. Does it matter what he did to us along the way? None of this exists without him. None of us are here.
Pretty big thing to lie about, honestly.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible.
Nice.
I know this already. Alone,
Give us the
unsure,
manifesto again.
moved by the scale of the enemy.
Oh.
Random acts of insurrection are occurring constantly throughout the galaxy. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks. It leaks.
Mm-hmm.
Authority is brittle.
Here it comes.
Oppression is the mask of fear.
I'm assuming you've heard it before.
It's coming to get you now. You understand its words now?
I'm afraid they're waiting for you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked up. You fucked up. Straight to jail.
Right to jail, right away.
His thoughts about to get collected on the floor.
Yeah, can he leak a bunch of information while
No,
he does this?
maybe, yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's probably
Or,
some
like-
North Korea shit. His whole family would get injured after that. I think he's just about to
He's collecting his thoughts.
sidearm himself. Yep.
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, he knew.
Yeah,
He
thoughts
knew.
collected. As you were, gentlemen.
Was that a kindness gesture?
Yeah,
I will
bro.
allow you to kill yourself. So
Because what they were going to do was worse.
And it doesn't matter how much of a believer he was. Like, he was a real deal guy.
Yeah.
And they were just like, sorry, you fucked up so bad that we're gonna have to kill you now.
You fucked
I
up
don't
one
wanna work for
time due to
them.
the circumstances we caused.
You should reconnect with Bix.
That's what loyalty gets you in the regime.
You know where she at?
Once this settles down.
Val and Bix are both gonna pick him up.
Oh.
One can dream, all right? Let me dream.
But he's full in rebellion now.
At least he knows that she's okay.
Don't wait too long.
You look like you're about to get shot.
No.
Or hit by
I
a
know,
bus
they're
for
on
some
Yavin,
reason.
but it's just like, what is... Yeah. Oh.
Because, you know, when you live this life, you never know if there's a
Yeah.
tomorrow.
It's me. It's Val. I'm not sure it'll do much good, but put this on. Come on.
She literally don't know where to go. She feels like everybody here hates her.
I mean, she just got here. She hasn't even had a chance to talk to anyone.
He always used to say, know your way out before you go in. I don't even really know where I am.
For the first time in a long time, probably.
I have friends everywhere.
Mm.
You're here with friends.
I don't think she should leave her alone.
Well, she can have a place here with her.
Oh, it's like she's real sad.
I thought she was going off to give a speech to the
I think she
chamber.
was leaving to leave.
If they
Yeah.
thought Mon Mothma and Andor were too close to Luthen to be able to speak about him objectively, his daughter.
There's an Imperial destroyer parked over Jedha as of 2 days ago. We'll warn him sort of step away before you came back. Jedha, Kyber Crystal, and ISB Marlin. Luthen dying to get us in
Too much to be a
motion, and now
coincidence.
Tillich keeps calling us. If this is all a trap,
Oh, it's because Saul's got the
it's a great
pilot,
way to
right?
spring it.
No way. It's true.
How do I get to Kafrine?
Damn, he's still going.
This is it. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kafrine is... My God. this is
Yeah.
it.
Oh, his sister?
Damn, I forgot we saw
Yeah.
flashbacks
I
last
guess he
season.
never
I forgot we started with that him
He
looking
never
for her.
forgot.
never found her.
Waking up humans is always confusing.
Just make a sound from the other side of the room, bro, like a clock.
Yeah, don't just poke me in the chest.
The man you do not like is here.
Is that Bale?
Yeah.
Bailey.
Why is Bale being the curmudgeon?
He's got a lot to protect.
He's always been a little curmudgeon-y.
General Draven has your orders. Proceed to your contact. Learn what you can. Do it quickly.
Can I ask what changed?
If I die fighting the Empire, I want to go down swinging.
You and Luthen would have gotten along much better than you think.
May the Force be with you, Captain.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Damn, bro. So Luthen dies. My man doesn't get a day to sit down.
The Force is with him.
But this is the fight.
But this is the outfit.
He's got the signature outfit. Hey, we didn't see him buy it or obtain it or anything. Great.
Right? He just owns
Good.
it.
We don't need that.
They did show us how he got K2SO, though.
That's
that was
fine.
kind of cool.
That's okay.
We need one.
Yeah, and that was pretty monstrous because he like was a part of the
I mean,
genocide.
that I feel like you have to show that one.
This is his last mission, man. Oh, no.
No, he's so cool. No, Andor, you're going to your death. The chain of events
But
are about to be set in motion that
in
cannot
about
be undone.
3 days, the Death Star is going to pull up on this planet, and this young kid from Tatooine is
I
going to
was
blow it
wondering
up.
what happened to him.
Wait, no.
He has a
that's-
new girl now?
That's the mother-in-law.
the whole time.
That's the mother-in-law. That's
No, she's a thug's wife, right?
He done moved on.
But he got earring and everything.
yeah. She's like the daughter's mother-in-law.
He got
Yeah.
the post-divorce piercing.
Hey, at least Clea lived.
Clea lived.
I'm surprised.
Me too, but I'm happy.
Oh,
Oh my God, she's there.
She's actually building it. No, damn.
They put her in the whole ass jail.
Drink your own poison.
With the electric floors.
That
She, oh,
So yeah, I'm about to say, is she building the Death Star now?
No, because it's already built now. Like,
hilarious. You know, but there's another one, so they're probably building
Yeah.
more parts. Remember, they
the
comes back.
second one, yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Ballsiest move in cinema history, bro.
That is so.
This is so great.
funny.
This is great.
Oh,
Don't touch the
my
floor.
God, that is what you get. That is what you get.
My heart. It's sad that those prisons are still active, but I'm happy to see her.
Loyalty to the Emperor.
Oh, the
Somehow
force
justice.
healer.
Hey, she sees you going on. She knows.
Wow, she knew.
Oh, I got chills.
She's like, everything's gonna be all right.
She's like, may the force be with him. Hopefully.
Saw Jedha, the destroyer, sitting. It's low too. Bro.
There it is.
This is literally damn near the trailer shot from Rogue One. I got 2 movies to watch now.
God,
Shit.
that movie's gonna like, even more.
I'm doing Rogue One and I'm
watching
going
it
straight
like
into New Hope.
Right when I get home.
Dude.
Should we watch it together? We can watch it next Friday.
I think we should do Rogue One, dude. I think we should do Rogue One.
I'm down.
God, there's that star. It's huge.
Andor.
There's a rumor we have a flight plan.
The ring of Kafrim. We'll take the quick way.
The Ring, is that from
It's so much easier when I know what we're doing.
Get us out of here.
I heard we have a flight plan. It's so passive aggressive and sassy.
that Ring City that they go to in Mandalorian? Is that the Ring of Kefri? You guys remember?
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, there's no more to be.
Baby! Is B having fun? Please tell me B's having fun.
Is it
He has a friend.
Cool.
Oh. So cute.
Cute.
Wait, what is this?
What is happening?
Uh-oh.
What is this planet?
Please.
Is this
No,
What
it's
is
not
this?
Kefri. Kefri's
Oh no, what is that?
It's
What was that blue?
It's Bix.
Chill out, y'all.
Okay.
Let it play.
What?
What?
I knew it.
Oh.
I was thinking it.
Silly.
I was thinking it.
And you didn't tell me yet. Okay, I don't know. Bix's decision was amazing, and it was the right thing to do.
I told the man he had a baby though.
Oh, little
he's
No,
a bit
Bix's
weird.
decision was the right thing to do. She did nothing wrong.
Oh, that's why Val was like, you should go see her.
Oh yeah.
You should go. You should go see
But
her.
if
Maybe
he
she didn't
had, he
know.
would have never gone on this mission.
Maybe she didn't know she was pregnant when she said goodbye.
Oh, there's baby Andor somewhere in the world.
And he gets to live a fun, peaceful life on the farming planet and never gets to do none of the Star Wars. Avoid them all, son.
He's probably a Jedi or something.
Because his dad helped do it.
Knowing she can live in peace because her man's got the rebellion held down, son. Yeah, that was good.
So good.
Well, I know they're gonna do something in the credits. Anything?
Wow.
Any like?
Oh man, that was incredible.
What if we get a Vader scene?
So good.
Absolutely.
Maybe flashes of Rogue One or something.
I don't know.
We'll just keep it playing.
Man, that's freaking great.
God.
Wholesome ending.
That was
So
such a good ending.
Some
Well, it's a sad
Masterpiece is the-
ending. It's interesting.
Bittersweet ending.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing them fly away, knowing.
I was thinking what you were thinking when they were looking up at the sky. I was like, oh god, is this a test?
No.
I know there was a blue color. I was like, shit, did that star shows up
no,
here?
that's not, they didn't
Is
even
it
put
first
the
test?
they even put the big laser in yet. I will say that I don't know. These 2 seasons of Andor might be the closest to perfect that can be done. Like
They are.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
God.
So good.
It's crazy to think that the Death Star is essentially a big lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was we're gonna use your weapon against you.
Yeah,
you
we took the
bitches.
Kyber crystals and all that. Like,
No wonder
fuck
they need
around.
that much of it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that BB's happy. Or B's happy.
And
That droid.
B2 emo.
And the idea too that the Empire's like, we're gonna build this giant Death Star and it's gonna blow up planets. Hopefully, no one has a problem with that and doesn't undermine us at all. And
Yeah.
I left a hole where if you shoot it, it all blows up.
And just to show you it works, we're gonna do it to Alderaan.
All right.
Like, it does
That's
work.
so sad,
It
man.
does work.
He didn't know he had a kid out there, but he doesn't realize that he secured his world. It's just
Give him a future.
their world.
Yeah.
It could be
What was
growth.
Luthen's quote? He's like, I'm planting trees that I'll never
Be in a
That's
sunset
insane.
or I'm working for a sunset like that I'll never
We
see.
should
Dawn-
all be,
Dawn
we should
I'll
all
never
be
see.
doing that.
And that is it. Andor's not. I mean, he doesn't know that he's working for it, but he is. But like, crazy work.
Yeah, and I think Bix's decision to leave, it makes even more sense now because if he knew that she was pregnant, that would have even made him even stronger of a conviction to not do rebellion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was good that Val was like, you should go see her, but if he had known, maybe he wouldn't have taken this next mission, which is...
Or he'd have been on some one last mission shit, which would have been, this is my last one.
He's
and then
always
I'm done.
been on a last mission.
Yeah.
He is always about to be done.
Yeah, but like I mean, Bix knew she made a huge sacrifice because Andor is needed for rebellion. Because of him, the next movies happen.
Yeah.
I'm guessing everyone on that special project is dead too, as far as the Empire. Like that wasn't Ben Mendelsohn's character. That wasn't Krennic.
Oh, like
everyone that was underneath.
Yeah.
Kyber and whatever his name was.
So Spidey, you haven't seen Rogue One.
Yeah, I just not remembering.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't think I cared when I saw it.
I think next Friday we were going to watch Spy Kids 2, but we can watch Rogue One. I know
think we should do
Ronald's not
Rogue
going to
One.
be there, but
Well,
Ronald
if you
has
gotta
seen
twist
it,
my arm.
We should do a Rogue
Because
One.
It'd be interesting to do a second rewatch. 'Cause the last time we watched Rogue One might have been like 5 years
Same.
ago.
It will be my
down.
second. And after
so
knowing
down.
all this, I think it's going to be even more emotional seeing characters and the way
It's
they
such a
have. So I
good
think we
movie.
should. We will watch it the next week. So you guys will see the rewatch of it. Hopefully you guys will do the rewatch with us on
It's
that.
been recontextualized for us completely in ways that Disney has gotten perfect at, because all of their other TV shows have been also in to help recontextualize the movies. And I'm specifically talking about like Clone Wars, and like they did it again here, and I think they know how to do it super well.
Rogue One did it for like just as a movie. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is great.
I mean, but I feel like you didn't need to recontextualize.
Just to
like,
keep building on top of it is like it's good, man. This team is good, man. Let them make more stuff.
yeah.
I love to see the consequences of all the people that were on the Empire side.
Oh my
like
God.
if they all
Deirdre in
just,
jail makes me so happy.
Dedra's
Man.
literally gonna serve
Was it
life
worth
doing
it?
that, and everyone else. That guy had to off himself. It was just so sweet to see that.
Bro,
karmic
Dedra
justice.
He was listening to the thing
And
like
he's
about
like-
the rebellion. He was like,
damn, he's kind of
"They're
cooking,
right,
dude."
brother." And he came in there and he was like, "Hey, they need you downstairs," and he's just like,
No, and he's like, "Where's everybody else?" They're like, "Oh, they're afraid of the disease that you put out there."
right, and like they're downstairs waiting for you, and he's like, "Well, can you give me a minute? I need to adjust my shirt." And he's like,
It's
"Yeah,
funny because-
I heard that one before." It's like they know, like they all know where they work. They know what the consequences are. To the point that this man committing suicide in his office is like a given.
He let him do it. Like it was like a nice gesture because even the guy was like, "Yeah, they are hard to contain, sir."
Right.
Like,
Check.
the disease is the rebellion. I mean, in
Yeah.
metaphorical
Yeah.
sense, like it's spread. You cannot contain that. Like once,
No.
like that manifesto was cool to bring that back again. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was very
but
well written.
Dedra, like it's sad to see that jail is still in function.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see her there. And see her crying when the lights goes
Yeah.
off and just knowing like this is her, she's stuck there because she's never gonna have the balls to do
So,
what Andor and others did.
Once again, for her too, like all of the things that are wrong in her life is because of the Empire, and she wasn't willing to see it until the end. Her parents were criminals. We don't know what they did, but we're all kind of leaning. Who knows
were
why?
probably
She grew up in an orphanage
Amazing.
that indoctrinated her into this
Yeah.
lifestyle. She worked for the Empire day in and day out. She worked hard. She was good at her job. She gave herself to it.
Yeah,
and in the
she
end,
gave herself
instead
for
of
the
getting a
job.
pension, once they didn't need you anymore, they sent you to a prison that I'm pretty sure you probably sent people to.
Yeah.
You probably used this prison as a way to scare people, and now you're sitting in it and never once thought that they built this cage. You helped them build it. And when you was done building it, they put you in it.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
never thought the leopards would eat her.
Right? And now they're dining.
It's just crazy.
So good, man. So
There's no
good.
such thing as loyalty in fashion.
This is like how you end a show without a big climactic fight or anything like that. It didn't need it, and it knew it. It was a bridge show essentially, and we saw the Gorman massacre was, I feel like, essentially the
Jesus Christ.
almost the climax of the series in a way. Of just like, and then the rest of it was falling action.
It was the
Fall out
last
of that.
straw. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And-
was the straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of that. Like for
Yeah.
Andor, at least, him as a character, and he's the most important. We're following him.
Yeah.
It's also what Luthen really wanted when you first heard, we first meet Luthen. He's like, I want the Empire he's like, I want the rebellion to scare the Empire, and I want the Empire to do crazy shit to the point where we get more people to flip for our side. Like I'm not saying it was necessary. I'm saying that for the character of Luthen, like Gorman is like, he was like, well, and what did Cassian say? And what if Gorman burns? He's like, oh, it'll burn bike then. Like this was it for Luthen. That was the top of his, like, he couldn't have gone higher than that until he like found out about the like information about the Death Star. But like that's what he wanted. He was like, and then because of Gorman, the rebellion all moved to Yavin. Like that was it. That was the tipping point.
Yeah. And they didn't need to show us everything. Like, they talk about Ferrex. I think we can assume there was a whole genocide of Ferrex also.
For the rest of it, we know
Talking
about the crackdown.
Yeah, talking about other planets as well. Like, just showing us Gorman, we can already imagine the atrocities happen on the other planets to get Kyber element and just put in front of the insurgency. It is crazy.
And it starts small. because the first thing we see is that the regular crackdown on Ferrix, and then we see what they're doing to the Aldani culture. They're not doing anything super mean to the people, but they're like, they have this thing that they all need to go see, and we're like, blah, 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 and it's like, whatever, we'll use these people later. And then you see them finally crack down on Gorman, which is like a genocide, which is terrible, and we literally know that the next move is Jedha's getting blown up like tomorrow. And Jedha is a place where the Jedi had their culture and their religion and shit. It's like really old. You see the statues there of the old Jedi. And on top of that, they're destroying a whole entire planet and people and culture and all the shit that's left behind. So like, it wasn't that they started with the Death Star. They had the small steps that eventually led up to, we blow up planets now.
Yeah.
Even you know
My bad. They blow up the city of Jedha.
they
small
want the planets.
genocides that you don't like, the massacres that you don't even hear about, like wherever Clea came from or wherever.
Yeah, we don't
like,
know who she's the last
even
of.
Andor, like I totally forgot about that backstory we saw with his sister and everything. But
They were all on
They were also mining
Mining,
at
yeah.
the planet as
to
well.
a certain extent, he didn't. Din Djarin was he not a kid at this time? Also, like he was saved by the Mandalorians. Like he was getting raided by stormtroopers when he was a kid, I believe. At this time,
it wasn't Din Djarin was separatists. They were the old school droids were there for his,
gotcha.
but it was like still the thing that ends up like becoming, you know what I mean, the Empire, which sucks. But yeah, it's like all of these. That's why like I love Star Wars, but also like because there has to be more content, there has to be more Star Wars, and it's like, can y'all's galaxy stop? Can we annex y'all shit? Like, Jesus Christ, can y'all just stop murdering everybody every other 15
Star
years?
Wars.
I know.
For anyone that doesn't know Star Wars, the way I'm going to explain it now is, so this guy named Andor shoots 2 security guards. One thing leads to another, and Luke Skywalker blows up the Death Star.
Yep.
Well, his sister was kidnapped.
Yep. That's exactly how it goes.
That because he was originally looking for his sister.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that was a plot.
But I mean, he's never forgot about her.
Yeah.
Like, even though he stopped looking for her, he never forgot about her.
He'll never find her either.
No, that's done, son.
She's an auntie out there somewhere.
But I mean, that still says something, right? Like, I think it was in this one where they said, after a while, you forget people's faces. But like you never forgot his sister's face. It's like, also, that's like, different.
It's also just a cool Star Wars thing that you have Bix there with the baby at the end, and I am glad to know that they're not going to bring this baby back as part of any lineage or Force identity or being big Jedi. It is just a baby to show. No, I'm not. No.
Maybe that's Rey.
Just giving a happy ending and letting us see that Bix will now raise his child, that he'll have a free world, free galaxy to live in.
I hope they don't, but like I could see Disney being like, Andor's really popular. I mean, he's got a kid with him.
So, how long is
what are they going to call him? Orand?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Better be Cassian Jr.
Just this guy. How long of time do we have from the Battle of Yavin to Endor?
What?
To Endor?
Endor
I don't know. So how many years took place
how many
between
years?
episodes 4, 5, and 6? I don't know.
5? You think it's about 5?
No, between episodes 4, 5,
between
and
this
6.
to
Endor, the last time they blew up a Death Star. Because we can guess how long.
You mean
Endor's
Rogue One? But Rogue One is
They don't know what
Battle
you're
of
talking about.
Yavin.
They don't know what you're talking
Do you know with the Ewoks, the Battle of Endor?
Episode 4 to episode 6 is what he's asking.
Because we can assume that if this kid is 0 now, that by the time the first trilogy is over, he's probably 10, and then by the time the last trilogy, he might have just a regular life. He might have got to live through all of this without having to be in any fights.
Yeah.
Which would be, I mean, we need the years in which.
You got the good.
Oh, is that a?
Which one?
Is that a timeline? The second one?
Year chart?
Second one?
No, second one.
The other second one.
There you go.
The second one.
Hi, there we
You
go.
guys sometimes. I literally can't.
Guys, we know the orders of the. All right.
No
Now,
years.
anyway,
No time,
the idea is that maybe this kid got to grow up and not have to do anything.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. He gets to go to space college and be a space starving artist until he settles down being an accountant.
Well,
boring life.
Until somehow Palpatine returns.
You have to figure out the timeline from.
No, that's also the wrong thing.
Navi, I'm going to come over there.
Type in
and
how
beat
much
myself
time
with the
passed
keyboard.
between Star Wars Episode 4 and Episode 6.
Between what?
4 and 6.
Episode 4 and Episode 6.
Do I need to put Star Wars? No.
Star
Okay.
Wars.
Yes, you do. 3 years.
1 year.
3 years passed between New Hope 4 and 5, and then 1 year between the
4
start
years.
and
4?
Empire
Damn.
4.
That's a terrible 4 years. These niggas had enough money to build 2 Death Stars in 4 years.
Bro, they was at it. Once they made one,
already
you know
working
how
on
easy
it.
it was
George
to make a
Lucas,
second
maybe
one?
you better get your shit together.
They had Jedha. She helped improve
broke her ass out of prison.
operations.
Yeah,
she probably started
Jedra, please
fish
help us.
chasing
We need you.
Exactly.
You're our only hope.
Bro,
Build
Jedra-
us another Death Star.
Dedra got so good at building the Death Star that she got promoted.
Yeah.
And
She
in building that
single-handedly-
second Death Star, hang on, work with me. In
Single-handedly
building
built
that
the second
second Death Star, she got her revenge against the Empire by putting a secret crack in the ship that when it cracked at a specific angle on the desolate planet, she also made a blade/dagger that when lined up would line up perfectly with the wreckage of Death Star 2. Dedra caused Rey and all them to succeed in the sequel.
I can see it. But you know what's funny about
Yeah,
Dedra
I
is
like
like I
that.
bet she still is the type of personality in prison. She's looking at her timer and be like, okay, as long as I keep my head down and get my work done,
Sure, yeah.
I'll be out of here. In no
I want to be
time.
prisoner number one. She's the teacher's pet in prison.
Employee
All
of the
right.
month.
For whatever reason, I thought maybe it was enough to. All right, George Lucas, I'm going to suspend all of my disbelief and believe that they built 2 goddamn Death Stars in 4 fucking years, which is
Because they have a bunch of
Well,
prisoners.
once you make one, once you make the one, it's probably easy.
you have the
to
pipeline
just-
built. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so anyway, that kid's
They already have Kyber stones and they just needed that.
by the time that kid's 5, they're gonna be like, listen, 2 Death Stars were destroyed, and then he's gonna get to live in that gap
They destroyed
time
Mandalore,
between the fucking sequel starting. So yeah, the kid's gonna be fine.
Wouldn't
The kid
it
will
be
be fine.
easier and less material just to like kind of
Hollow out a planet.
attach machinery to an existing planet?
Are you fucking with me right now? Star Killer Base, A New Hope, not A New Hope, the other one. That's exactly like A New Hope. The Force Awakens.
Yeah. See, they should have just done that the first
They
time.
should have done. I mean, they had to build
Probably
2 of
would've
them
been
to learn.
Way more.
But then wait. Is there like a bunch of Palpatines? Never mind. We're not
Clone
gonna into
Palpatines?
this. Is there like a bunch of clone Palpatines?
No,
Or
just
Like
just
at the
one?
end, right?
I mean,
like
somehow
when
they
Kylo
keep,
Ren's
somehow
up.
he comes, somehow.
There's all the acolytes at that Sith base when they fight on
kinda
He's
Exegol.
obsessed with being immortal, even though he looks like a scrotum.
You know what I felt
My
in
nuts are
the
immortal.
panels when we were in Japan?
Yeah.
I stuck around for the Andor panel and then right away the Ahsoka panel. I watched both in a row, and it really seemed like there was almost no integration between the 2 shows. Whereas when Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni were on the Ahsoka panel, they were talking about how they can use each other's toys for Mandalorian and Ahsoka. Tony Gilroy's team was completely separate, and I think they knew that they had lightning in bottle with the first season, and I think the number one, not criticism, but almost warning that everyone who loved the first season said was like, please don't ruin this by putting like some goofy
Bullshit in
cameo
there.
shit in there, and they didn't.
Like I don't want to see
K2SO
Chopper here for whatever reason because
Yeah.
I feel like Rebels has a different. I love Chopper. Rebels has like a completely different vibe. Like seeing Hera here would be like, oh, like I know that they're in some serious shit, but it's just like Ahsoka
it would've made
has a
sense if
different
they were around, but like
vibe. Like maybe the background is like an Easter egg or something, but like Andor is such this. It's so real. Like to imagine that Luke Skywalker is about to be in the same fucking room, and Luke Skywalker is like over on Tatooine with the beautiful
Staring
John
into his
Williams music,
lightsaber.
being like,
Yeah.
man, I wish I could go on an adventure. And Andor's over here being like, I've been in the insurgency and I'm broken. It's like to know that they're all going to meet up like that. I like them separate, because the tone's too different. I don't want to see
It is,
Luke
for
in
sure.
a situation like that.
Because
know?
Andor is more about like civilians, right? Like it's
Yeah.
people who don't really have Force, don't really know about Force.
This is about the
It's
rebellion.
regular people playing the rebellion, whereas the other movies are more for Force. There's some magic. There's like a whole thing. There's like, oh, we can't compete with these people whatsoever. But like, no, these are like regular
like-
people, and you can also stand against
And it does,
oppressor.
it doesn't even follow like like the council. Those are the people with the power. I mean, yes, they're there, and we have to answer to them. But we are following Andor, who is like one of us, basically,
and who didn't want to be here.
This is like a people's show. This is about everyone else.
When you mentioned Palpatine, I just thought of a theory. What if the reason he keeps coming back is because he's so powerful that he was never here in the first place? Like he's been force projecting himself this whole time, but really he's like hiding somewhere in deep space.
Because he influenced Anakin.
You don't know how hard my copium is.
What if that was just a force?
How hard is your
projection?
copium?
I've been having deep heaves of copium. They all recommended. Everyone was like, you must watch Rogue One right after this. What if Disney added an extra post-credit scene on the stream version of Rogue One,
Oh my
where
God.
Bix picks up Andor and they live happily ever after, and then right
Alternate
before that,
ending.
they show that someone picked up Mace Windu and everyone's alive. Everyone lived. No
They
one
just-
died.
no, all right. They invent time travel. They go right back to that exact moment.
Yep.
They said we gotta go back, and then Surge bust a whole nut.
Well, I know they
and then
can
they
do
go
that.
back and they just save people.
Goku shows up. He instant transmissions them out of there.
But maybe they added a post-credit scene.
Yeah, bro, I'm excited to see Donnie Yen. I'm excited to see the homie Bodhi, aka Riz Ahmed.
Oh yeah.
I would love to see a show about Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also in this episode, the hallway scene with Kay coming in. And
K2SO.
Dude, and he's just holding.
Yeah, but it hurt.
Bro, homie said, I'm gonna shoot through my guy no matter what it takes. Knowing damn well the lasers don't go through people. You put on the plastic on him that makes the laser stop at his chest.
Maybe because of that, it will go through.
I'm not saying anything.
Thing I've ever seen.
I don't know if it was the beginning of this season or last, but the whole like special projects division, I feel like I remember them saying like, look around you in this room, gentlemen, we are trusted of the utmost importance, and we will all
All dead.
you're all going places. They're all fucking dead.
They said, listen, we're gonna move you all to different places, kill most of you, send the other ones to jail, let the other ones kill each other, and then that's it. Like this, the whole division doesn't exist anymore.
There were less people at the round table every time we went back to that scene.
They just kept cutting back to motherfuckers.
Even the security rooms, there were less people, and in the end, they were like, "Where?" With the comms, it was like, "Where's everybody?" It was like everybody's out doing those like stupid disease things.
Yeah, you told us that Corona was here. Now we're looking for it's they shot themselves in the foot a lot. Which, if you look back at history, you know the fascists wasn't doing themselves any favors.
They're doing it right now. Their takeover is shitty. They're like bad B-movie plots of takeover. It's like plot hole level. Just like a review would be like, that's a dumb plot hole. Why would they add a news reporter?
Oh, we're living in the stupidest version. Whoever's writing a script for Earth is just like really lying on the keyboard. It's a writer's strike,
Honestly,
bro.
these past these past few years, my belief in we're living in a simulation has like gone up by like.
What are they doing in the simulation?
so
Who's
much.
running it? Jeff? Like just
That's
some
what
fucking
I'm
guy?
We need to somebody update the
Jeff?
we need to update the drivers, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we need to update.
We need to defrag.
Yeah,
we need a defrag. We need a
If
restart.
AI was doing it, we'd have more fingers. Okay.
Nope, that's not true.
Well, guys,
Maybe we'll have.
I want you to think it's that dumb.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We will be watching Rogue One, so keep an eye on that. Obviously, a lot of us have seen it, so we'll rewatch just like you guys. So it'll be wonderful to watch it together.
And if I find out that you're a Star Wars fan, but you didn't watch the show because it was too boring,
Who said that?
A lot of people.
How can you say this is
people started
boring?
watching episode 1. They're like, it was kind of slow.
Oh my god!
And these self-proclaimed Star Wars fans, that's the best.
That's the best one.
Blind Wave watches it. They love it. They're the biggest Star Wars fans. That means that you should watch it.
Yeah.
Get in on it.
Yes.
It's literally the best Star Wars.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.